Hello, I'm back live again for some more predictions. This time we're looking at Netherlands. Matchday by matchday predictions, and we already got Big Man already into this live stream there, so I appreciate that. Thank you, and apologies for last night for not doing a stream there, as got a bit frustrated losing some information and was getting quite a bit later, so I'm all prepared tonight. Got the Eredivisie predictions, and I also got the Premier League predictions after this live stream there, so just sticking around to see that. So let's go through what happened last time. Starting off with Waajwijk. They were 2-0 winners against FC Twente, with Ian Gonge and also Stokers to give them a big upset victory against FC Twente there. 14-10 shots for Twente, and we had 7-6 on target for Waajwijk. Alright, they're doing bits and pieces this season. And Netherlands, another big thrashing victory there. So are they just going to run away with the title this season? They had a 5-0 win against Emmen. Goal scorers on the day being Klazen, had Lapjad, Traore, Ekin Lam Camp, and also Primes. So 5 different goal scorers getting involved means that's all good signs for Ajax. 27-3 shots and 12-1 on target. So domination for Ajax for the game. Den Haag and Heerenveen, they shared the points in a 1-1 draw. Couple of early goals in this game. First from Philip for Den Haag, and then we had V-Man scoring 3 minutes later. 22-4 shots for Heerenveen and 4-2 on target. Yeah, exactly. It's not the first time they scored 5 in the match there. Ajax, they ended up getting a 13-0 victory this season there. So that was a record in the Netherlands there against VVV Venlo. So big stuff. Yeah, exactly. 13. 4-2 on target for Heerenveen. VVV and as well, they shared the points in a 2-2 draw. We had Alice and also Gia Komakis scoring the goals for VVV. And we had Zwell's goal scorers being POI and also Van Duneen got on the score sheet as well. Lamb got sent off and stoppage time as well too. 13-11 shots and 6-2 on target for as well outfit. The T's 2-0 winners against Valentina Sittard with Da Baloo and also Broja scoring the goals then. 20-11 shots for the T's and 4-2 on target. Groningen, now a 1-0 victory against Willem with Al Meza Aludai getting the match winner. 18-4 on the shots and 3-1 on target. Feyenoord and Utrecht, they share the points in a 1-1 draw. And Van der Marwell scoring for Utrecht. And we had Guy Chuada scoring equaliser for Feyenoord. 16-9 shots for Utrecht and 7-2 on target. But Feyenoord had all the possession in this match here. AZ Alkmaar 2-1 winners against Hercules. Goal scorers being Coop Meanies via the penalty spots and also Boa Du. Couple of goals before half time to get them the win. Hercules, they fought back in the second half, goal from Scoops, but in the end, that was just a consolation goal. 13-3 shots for AZ Alkmaar and 7-1 on target. And finally, we had PSV. They were 1-0 victors against Sparta, with Malin scoring the match winner for them in the 78th minute. 11-4 shots for PSV and 5-0 on target. So how do we get on with these predictions this time round? I can say there was 3 of us that got involved down in the comment section below. So feel free to join in and make your own predictions, including Big Man that's watching this live. And then you can sort of see where you're situated on the leaderboard, which I put in the description and also the comment section below as well too. But it's all up to you. And your favourite team is Ajax in Netherlands. Okay, yeah. I sort of don't necessarily have a preference. I suppose my Dutch club, my Dutch club for the season. I've decided to sort of support FC Twente, try and get them back to where they were in the past. Sort of get them back to where they belong, because they've been a lot lower down, and it sort of seems like they might be making a bit of a comeback in 5th place on the table at the moment. So we shall see how that all turns out. I think they had some sort of financial issues or something recently. So I can say the Football Simulator, they managed to get 9.52 with the likes of Ajax, the T's, Groningen, PSV, and also Final and Utrecht to pick up a draw. And 2nd place goes to myself, 7.46. The likes of Ajax, the T's, AZ Alkmaar, and also VVV Venlo, and Spell to be a draw. And Cavan Wright in 3rd this week, with Ajax, the T's, Groningen, AZ Alkmaar, and PSV all to pick up the 3 points, so 7.24. No, I haven't got around to watching that video there yet, big man, but it is down in my notes, so I think probably after these streams there tonight, so I'll make some time to watch that video, or a few videos there, and see what he's all about. So how's the overall leaderboard sit right now? It sees myself on top, 86.23. Got the Football Simulator in 2nd, 66.5, and we have Cavan Wright in 3rd, 36.04. As we head into matchday number 11. So first up we have Sparta as they take on Emmen. We got 6 wins each and 4 draws. Got 2 wins each and a draw in the past 5 games. Sparta coming to this as the favourites at $1.62, $4 for the draw, and $4.33 for Emmen. So if you want to get involved with these predictions, you can do it now on the live stream there, big man, or you can jot it down later in the comment section below. It's all up to you. So roll with the punches. So on the table, we've got Sparta in 10th place. They've got 2 wins, 3 draws, and 5 defeats this season. 2 wins, 2 defeats, and a draw in the past 5 games for them. Meanwhile, for Emmen, they come to this bottom of the table in 18th. They are winless this season so far for the 10 matches, so they desperately need to get some points under their belt. 3 draws and 7 defeats for themselves. So they're on a big losing streak as well too. Got at least 5 losses in a row in the midst there. Okay, you're going to do it later. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to go with my Sparta to get themselves a 2-0 victory. The Football Simulator agrees with me here, a 3-1 win. And also the other thing to note is you get points based on the odds of the matches. So if you back Emmen to win, you get 4.33. So bet under odds, more points you're able to accumulate. So take that into your calculations. What league is this? This is the Eredivisie League. So this is that in the Netherlands. So the likes of Ajax plays, you've got SC20, you've got the likes of PSV, Feyenoord, and all these clubs there. So it's a bit of an overlooked league to look at. And also I do like the Premier, or whatever you call it, the Portuguese league as well too, as well as the Van National League. So it's a few strange, unusual leagues that I've been doing this season there to look at. We'll probably change up the formats next season. Probably won't do as many, but we shall see how it all sort of pans out to see how many people get involved. So next up, we got Waajwijk as they take on the VVV Venlo. We got 11 wins for VVV, 3 wins for Waajwijk, and we have 5 draws. VVV winning the past 5 matches. Odds for this game sees Waajwijk slight favourites at $2.30. We got $3.50 for the draw, and we got $2.70 for VVV. Waajwijk, they come into this in 12th, 2 wins, 3 draws, and 5 defeats. Just the 1 victory in the past 5 matches for them, though that was in their last match there, so could be a turning point for the season. And considering how much they were struggling last season, being at 12th is pretty impressive stuff. Meanwhile, the VVV, they're actually in 13th, just behind them on the goal difference situation. 2 wins, 3 draws, and 5 defeats. And they are behind on a 6-goal deficit there because of that 13-0 loss against Ajax. It's really cost them heavily. In fact, they conceded 30 goals this season, and that is worse by a few goals than the bottom teams in the league, despite being the 13th. So they got 1 win and a draw in their past 5 matches. I'm going to go for VVV to snatch a 2-1 victory. Football Simulator sees no goals here, a 0-0 draw. Okay, you like Benfica for the Portuguese league? Okay, yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's always nice to have a certain club to support in all the different leagues there, especially if you keep up to dates often. And yeah, so well, shall I see how Benfica gets on this season there? Should have a good chance, but it's a bit of a strange season. Next up, we have Valentina taking on William. We got 3 wins for William, 2 wins for Valentina, and 3 draws. William with 3 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 games. Odds for this match, we got $2.75 for Valentina. We got $3.50 for the draw, and we got $2.30 for William. Valentina Sitards, they're the other club that has gone winless this season so far. 3 draws and 7 defeats, just like Emmen has. Though they have managed to get a draw at least in their past 5 games. Meanwhile, for William, they come into this in 14th, 2 wins, 2 draws, and 6 defeats. And yeah, just the 1 win and a draw in the past 5 matches for themselves here. I'm going to go for William, hopefully get a few goals in this game going here, and I'm going to go for William to come away with a 3-2 victory. The football simulator is going to go for Valentina to smash it 4-0. Next up, we got Ajax, the big boys Ajax, as they take on FC Twente, my club that I'm supporting this season. Well, probably all the seasons that are coming, I suppose. And Netherlands there, hopefully they can make a return back to their best back 10 years ago or so now. 15 wins for Ajax, 8 wins for FC Twente, and 9 draws. Ajax with 3 wins and a draw in their past 5 matches. Ajax huge favourites, as you would expect here, at $1.14. We got $6.50 for the draw, and we got 12 bucks if FC Twente is going to come away with all 3 points. Ajax comes to this top of the table, 9 wins and just the 1 defeat. They got themselves a 2-point lead, so still pretty competitive. But yeah, they scored basically twice as many goals as anyone else in this division, with only conceding 5, scoring 42 in 10 games. Says it all, really, doesn't it? Winning at least the past 5 matches, I think they the only loss that they had came very early on in the season, so it's going to be a tough one to stop them. Meanwhile, for FC Twente, they're in 5th place with 5 wins, 3 draws, and 2 defeats. 2 wins, 2 defeats, and a draw in the past 5 matches is not the best form, considering how high they are up there. I'm going to go with Ajax to smash it again with a 6-0 victory. The football smash is going to go Ajax 4-0 winners. I'll be back soon. Hey, like. Okay, sorry about that. Next up, we have as well taking on the Tees. We got 12 wins for the Tees, 3 wins for as well, and 3 draws. We got the Tees with 4 wins and a draw in the past 6 games. So as well, $3.60, $3.60 for the draw, and $1.83 for the Tees. As well comes this in 11th with 1 win, 6 draws, and 3 defeats. Winners in the past 5 games, 4 draws along the way. Meanwhile, for the Tees, they come into this in 2nd, 4 wins and a draw in the past 5 matches. Yeah, fair enough, they're a big man, and my dog was barking, so I sort of had to disappear at the same time there, so my apologies as well too. So, the Tees, better form, but as well, drawing basically all of their matches this season, so it could be yet another draw for this match here. So that's what I'm going to go for. I've gone for a 1-1 draw. The football smash is going to go for the Tees to smash it 5-1. Next game sees Feyenoord take on Hercules. 20 wins for Feyenoord, 4 wins for Hercules, and 7 draws. Feyenoord, 9 wins and 2 draws in the past 11 games. Feyenoord, huge favourites here at $1.33. $5 for the draw, and $7 for Hercules. Vineld, 4th on the table, 6 wins, 4 draws, and yet to lose a match. 3 wins and 2 draws for themselves in the past 5 games. Meanwhile, for Hercules, they come into this in 15th, 2 wins, 2 draws, and 6 defeats this season. Losing their past 3 games before that, managing to pick up a win and a draw along the way. I'm going to go for 5-0, and this will be a pretty comfortable victory, and we're both going to go for the same scoreline here, myself and the football simulator, with a 3-0 win. Next up, we have Utrecht taking on Den Haag. 12 wins for Utrecht, 6 wins for Den Haag, and 9 draws. Utrecht with 5 wins and 4 draws in the past 10 games. Odds here, Utrecht $1.20, $5.50 for the draw, and we got $11 for Den Haag. Utrecht, they come into this in 9th on the table, 2 wins, 5 draws, and 2 defeats. Managing to get a win and a couple of draws in their past 5 games themselves. Meanwhile, for Den Haag, they come into this in 16th, winless in their past 5 matches. In fact, only picked up 1 victory all season, 2 draws, and 7 defeats. So we're going to go for a 1-1 draw for this match here. The football simulator is going to go with Utrecht 4-1 winners. And I believe got 2 more matches to have a look at. You got into state football? Okay, yeah. I can't say I have watched too much of that myself. A lot of stop-start stoppages going on there, and actual game length time is only, like 12 minutes or something, pretty ridiculous for a few hours. Sort of those American sports, also like baseball, I'm not a huge particular fan of. But I do have some interest in all sports there, just to check it out and watch a few games. But obviously, some sports a lot more than others, like football and running is sort of my go-to sports for the most part. So next up we have AZ Alkmaar taking on Groningen. 16 wins for AZ Alkmaar, got 9 wins for Groningen and 10 draws. AZ Alkmaar with 5 wins and 2 draws in the past 7 matches. AZ Alkmaar, big favourites for this game here, at $1.36, $4.50 for the draw, and $6.50 for Groningen. AZ Alkmaar, they were in 7th position, and they're the only other sides that have gone unbeaten this season. But don't be fooled, they haven't been winning the majority of their matches anyway. It's been 4 wins and 5 draws. No defeats though, so that is a positive. But they are down there because they've been drawing too many games. And they did manage to win their past 4 matches after starting the season with 5 draws, so they're really turning things away for the better. Meanwhile, for Groningen, they're 8th with 5 wins, 2 draws, and 3 defeats. 3 wins and a draw in the past 5 matches for themselves here. So they are with the red hot form themselves. But I'm still going to go with AZ Alkmaar to get the win here with a 2-0 victory. The football simulator is going to go with AZ 3-0 winners. Okay, you call it football because my dad's Scottish. Okay, yeah. Soccer or football. Yes, all that sort of debate there. If you refer to one as soccer or football, so yeah, I suppose it makes it easier just going soccer and the other football, American football or something like that, because apparently you play it with the feet, even though it's more of a hand-winning sport situation. But that's sort of a debate for another time, I suppose. And last up, we've got Heerenveen taking on PSV. 13 wins for PSV, 6 wins for Heerenveen, and 11 draws. PSV 4 wins and 5 draws in the past 10 games. And what do we have for this game here? I think I somewhat messed this game up. What have I done here? Just sort of realised I gave Heerenveen against Fortuna on the... Okay, let me just check something. So it's Heerenveen taking on PSV. And for some reason on the odds, I got Heerenveen taking on Fortuna, and the odds were exactly the same. So made a big blunder there. So what I'll do is I'll get up the website I've been using, the TAB Sports website there, to give you the correct odds for this match here, since I just sort of realised my blunder now, so apologies for that. But yeah, while I'm doing that, I'm going to say my prediction is going to be Heerenveen to get the winner here, a 3-1 victory. The football side is also going to go with Heerenveen, big 5-0 winners. So Heerenveen taking on PSV. So I'm still going to go Heerenveen because I suppose they've probably been doing better on the table, so it's all a bit of a confusing prediction, this one. But we'll get up the correct odds. They'll be a lot closer than forecast, and they will be the right teams. But in the meantime, feel free to get involved there. We've got Big Man on this live stream if he wants to share any other thoughts about this state football games that he's been getting into recently or anything along those lines. And feel free to come back in 10 minutes' time. I'm also doing some Premier League predictions as well too there tonight. Okay, so it's not more. And we're looking for Netherlands, probably under the west of Europe. It's not one of those top flights European divisions like I also do the Premier League, the Championship, and all that Spanish, Italian, German, French, Portuguese predictions. They all come up there, but the Netherlands ones get overlooked a little bit more often. Okay, there we go. Dutch Eredivisie. And what do we have? I just need to scroll all the way down onto the right thing. We'll get there eventually. Alright, so it's Heerenveen against PSV. Okay, here's the right odds. $4.20 for Heerenveen, $3.75 for the draw. And it's not Fortuna, it is PSV at $1.67. But I'm going to go for the upset Heerenveen win as well as the football simulator, also to absolutely smash PSV in the pants. So that concludes match day number 11's predictions for the Eredivisie League there. Feel free to get involved and put your own thoughts, predictions down in the comment section below as well too. It'd be very much greatly appreciated. And yeah, I'll be back live very soon and still have a little bit more time there to ask a few more questions there, big man, if you're interested. How many subscribers do I have? I got 434 to date at the moment there. So yeah, I had a big boost recently after I was getting involved in a live stream and kicking 69 goals in the AFL Evolution game, which was Carsman 22 there, which big man himself there was from. That's how he was able to find me. So it's sort of a good help. They get help from people that are doing a little bit better than themselves. Otherwise, they might sort of get lost and they might not be able to find you because you're too small to go from, I suppose. So look at the table one more time. We've got Ajax on top, 27 points. For T's in second, 25. We've got the likes of PSV, Final, FC 20 up there on the midst. And down at the bottom, Emmen and Fortuna are desperate for points yet to win the game this season. Den Haag, Hercules, Willem also down the bottom as well too. Anything else there, big man, before we transition into the next live stream there? We got the big Premier League predictions. One of my, of course, favourite leagues, probably everyone's favourite league out there because it's the most competitive, most exciting, most talked about league in the world. Okay, see you later. Okay, yeah, cheers. I'll be back live just in 7 minutes' time, so stay tuned for that, hopefully. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Cheers.